And now the latest episode of Sacred Journeys. And Aiden, just so you know, if you feel this is too early, man, I can back off for about another week. Just like, you know, if you feel like it's only been 4 days, dude, like, in the future I could be like, I'm gonna wait a week before I watch the next episode of Sacred Journeys. You know, that sort of thing. Because I've had that happen sometimes. So, you know. If you feel like now it's too early, I'll wait. And for the record, for those who would be like, I feel like this is too early. Yeah, you're fine too. Sometimes you'd be like, you know, people should. I don't know. Sometimes you just ramble. They got bullshit through it in shows, you know. They spend a lot of time and effort making these freaking videos. It's kind of rude to just skip them. But also sometimes I just have straight nothing to say, so it's easier for me to just skip them. But not with editing. Yep. I don't know. So let's see what Aang can do after being Team Excalibur. What do you mean that's not canon? Damn it! Or at least if it is canon, it's after the fact of all series. Eh. What are you gonna do? It's sort of like that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX manga chapter that came out when they made the new hero structure deck with a bunch of, mass heroes came out. Just be like, it's technically canon, but it's like, you could just not count it.
Unbelievable! I lost to someone like Tanner Lloyd?
He's having the appropriate reaction to lose to someone like Tanner Lloyd.
Next time I do, I'll be even
Hey, is it even cold where you live? Because we've had snow here.
You've disappointed
Not
me
deep
greatly.
snow, but snow in general.
Lex Jones. What the? Master Moldark. Pleasure seeing you here, sir. How long were you standing there? I've been there long enough to see your temper tantrum. You failed against Tanner Lloyd of all people. I sent you to go after the weakest duelist in their gang, and you still lost to them. And worst of all, you misplayed. No, please.
It's about the sword of the bow
you,
thing.
Please have mercy. I didn't mean to lose to him. I'll do better next time. I swear.
You sick for someone using 2 tuners.
But luckily for you, I am a merciful man. I will give you a second chance.
They're too merciful, honestly.
Take out one of the duelists here.
But,
Maybe I might grant you forgiveness. Huh? You mean it?
I mean, if we let the
chance?
masked man and have a second chance, you might as well
Thank
get
you,
one
Mr.
too.
Moldark. I promise I won't let you down. You better hope I don't regret it. And you better not lose this time.
I love the fact they can see
'Cause I'm
Monarch's
warning you
face,
right
but they
now.
still don't realize he's the freaking
I
old
don't
gentleman.
do third chances.
But hey, he's got a
And I'll be
monocle. How are
watching
they
you
supposed to
duel
tell?
this time to see how you actually perform.
It's freaking
No,
Superman Clark
that's
Kent
wrong,
logic.
That's wrong, and that's wrong. Searched everywhere. From Moldark, sacred cults, sacred beasts. The internet just can't find anything about them.
No, you're on Google. Try
Codex,
DuckDuckGo.
I need some help. What do you think?
Well, considering that the internet that you humans use can't even help you, I suggest that you should probably have the rest look for other allies to face against this cult.
Have you heard of this thing called a
I hate to
book?
say, but I think you're right. The internet can't help. I guess we just gotta find out about the sacred cult ourselves. But we lost against them multiple times in the pyramid. We're gonna need some more allies.
Well, like if you looked it up online, it'd be like, well, it's on the internet. It must be true.
Bad news, guys. I can't find anything. I looked up Moldark, Sacred Cult, Sacred Beasts.
Would have been funny if you looked at the Sacred
Can't
Cult
find
and it
any
was
data
one
on it on
made
the
by the
internet.
Sacred Cult. It says here there are a bunch of hot-looking and harem
That's not
protagonists.
surprising, As if Moldark's gonna have a site where you can buy online t-shirts at. Still, it sucks. I managed to beat that Lex guy, and still, we know nothing about the cult. None of their other members, nothing about their leader, nothing about their goals. What should we do, guys? Isn't it obvious what we should do, Tanner? We should obviously find some more allies to help against the sacred cult. I mean, sure, me and Aiden managed to defeat this boss guy, but Noah and Aiden managed to lose against 2 cult members. Obviously, we can't do this by ourselves, so we should find some more allies to help us fight against them. What do you think?
Yes, clearly the problem with the team is that there aren't enough teammates.
These cult members are a lot more powerful than even I thought possible. So, Aiden, I know you didn't find anything, but do you have any sneaking suspicions of who might be in the cult here? Well, not exactly, Archie. Like, remember what Lex said before he left after he lost against Tanner? He said that Moldar could be here in the camp. I'm starting to think he might be right. I bet he is here, hiding in plain sight but operating from the shadows. And we're just puppets in his little puppet show.
Who could say he was cloaked in shadows
If
and
that is
relentlessly
truly
rejected?
the case you say, Aiden, then all of us must be on our guard. We can't let it down for a second. If Moldark is truly here, he could strike at us at any minute. So if any of you guys encounter him, don't take him on by yourself. So you're telling me you people can beat a sacred cult just by yourselves? Oh, give me a break. So, you're Aiden Davis, Nick Waters, Archie Hunt, and Tanner Lloyd.
And you are...
must be the newcomers I've heard so much about from Mr. Grayson. You guys seem like small fry to me.
Thank you, Rando.
Who the hell are you supposed to be, man? If you must know, Mr. Waters, the name's Chris Vulcan. I happen to be one of the leaders of the best team in this training ground, the Debt Collectors. I wouldn't say that, Chris. I'm Aiden Davis. I took down Boss Dredd. That has to reward something I'm worthy enough to take on the cult. Wait just 1 second there, Aiden. This is Chris Vulcan you're talking to. I've heard rumors about this guy. He runs a rocket deck and completely crushes his opponents. He leads one of the strongest duel gangs ever.
He's using rockets.
So, I'd highly suggest you reconsider how you address to this guy. Right? See, Mr. Anderson? At least one of your posse knows what he's talking about. It's true. Any duelist that has gone to me, I crush them.
Because you're using Dragon Link.
Unstoppable.
And he'll be very pleased to know that Ghost of the Past 2 have already confirmed that we're getting Bull and Dragon. And so the TCG will replace it with Soggy the Dark Clown.
Is that a
that's
challenge?
how the frickin' TCG operates. Oh no!
Hello there.
Who gave him a teleporter?
I'm back for
Why did you
round
give him a
2,
teleporter?
baby.
What part of your brain said this is a great idea?
Oh, no, not you again. Do I have to kick your ass again?
Yes.
Seriously. Oh, please. I'm not here for you. I'm here for him. He said he wanted to take on a member of the cult. So here, I'll be happy to oblige.
Oh, you're a cult, alright. A cult of personality.
I'll accept your challenge. Though I should warn you. Challenging me will be the worst mistake I've ever made.
No, the worst mistake of his life was accepting birth.
Now, wait just a minute. I don't feel like dueling out here. It's too much of it would attract too many duelists.
Yeah, look at all the duelists around.
If you don't mind. Excellent. It's so much better to duel inside. Now no one can interrupt us. And by the way, Mr. Vulcan, you'll be going first.
Cause it's fucking freezing outside and I want a
guess you're
heater.
right. Less people watching the duel will be less annoying. You're a fool! I will now make this a shadow duel!
What?
This is bad. Very bad. If Chris Vulcan loses this duel, his soul's gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm. So for all our sakes, we better hope that Lex loses.
Yeah, seriously.
Now, in this special duel, whoever loses will have their soul sent to the Shadow Realm, where my master Moldar will use one of our souls as power to revive the sacred beasts. A shadow game. Looks like you cult members are getting serious. Alright, I'll entertain.
Let's duel.
Alright, to start off,
So this is where the supply of toilet paper went after the COVID pandemic thing of 2020.
with that, I'll think I'll end my turn. Now that your turn's out of the
Oh,
way,
wait, no, there's
I'll
paper
draw.
towels, not toilet paper. Could be different.
I'll summon out, battle up, or ball us the rapid fire. Then I'll end my turn with one card face down.
But they're must
I
have the
draw.
same stats.
Alright, I'll activate the continuous spell card Boral Supplier. During each of my standby phases, if I control a Boral monster, I can special summon a rocket straight from my graveyard. But they're destroyed during the end phase. Then, I'll set a card monster face down. And I'll end my turn. Just setting a monster, huh? No matter. So I'll begin my battle.
Surprised he wouldn't be
I'll
doing
ball it,
attacking.
sting that
After
face
all,
down
he could just get a
monster.
monster back.
You attack my face down monster, huh? Big mistake.
And that's
'Cause
rocket-
the monster you attacked was my rocket recharger with 2,100 defense points, so your face not going to be strong enough to sting it. Just a sting. I'll get over your defenses soon enough. Alright, I draw. Alright, I think it's time to bring up my base monster. By
Already?
discarding Background Dragon from my hand, I can special summon Defrag Dragon. Then, I'll normal summon Rocket Synchron.
Oh boy.
Yes, it's a tuner monster, but I have alternative plans for it. I use its special ability.
I'm gonna use it
bring
to
back
get
my
some
Background
lunch.
Dragon. Then, I'll build my circuit. The summoning conditions are at least 3 or more effect monsters. So I sent Background Dragon,
Wait.
Rocket Synchron, Defrag Dragon, and Magna Rocket Dragon to Link summon Link 4 Borlo Dragon!
What's good, boss?
Now, Borlo Dragon, attack! What was it that Mr. Lloyd said to me? I didn't hear you say please. Well, I didn't hear you say pretty please with cherries on top. I activate the trap card Fiendish Chain. Now your monster can't attack and its effects are negated. So much for your big bad Borlo Dragon.
Mm.
Fiendish Chain? Ah, damn it! That means my Borlo Dragon can't attack or use its effects.
You got Ignis in the background.
I'll have to end my turn. No matter. I draw. Oh, one more thing. My rocket supplier also works during your standby phase too. So I'll use it to bring back my Magna Dragon. I summon out my Sting the Poison. Then I activate its special ability. But I'll add another Battle Loss from my deck straight to my hand. Then I'll special summon Twin Bow the Attacker. Now I tune Sting and Twin Bow to synchro summon Azusa the Ghost Bow. And that's not all, because I activate the spell card Revival Swarm. Bringing back one Battle Wasp straight from my graveyard. So I think I'll bring back my Twin Bow. Now, I tune all my monsters together to synchro summon the powerful synchro monster of my deck, Ballista the Armageddon! And
Great,
trust me,
this thing's
things
back.
are going to get even worse. By banishing every insect monster in my graveyard, your monster loses 500 attack points for every banished one.
Borl's
And at
effects
my last
negated,
count,
so its protection doesn't
I
exist.
counted 4. So your monsters lose 2,000 attack and defense points. So I'll attack your monster with 0 attack and defense. Oh, and there's one tiny thing you
Charger,
should
most
know about this
likely.
monster. It inflicts piercing damage. So my ballista, give him one hell of a bee sting.
Oh, there's Magna Rockets.
Man.
Recharge's got like 100 defense and I don't know how many attack. Probably not many. Probably not any.
That 3,000
And
points
Borlo
of
only
damage
has
already.
1,000.
Oh, and by the way, that sting's gonna get even worse. By sending my Dart the Hunter to the graveyard, I inflict damage to you equal to your monster's original attack point. So that sting's about to get even worse. I draw! Alright, I'll use my Boar Supplier's effect to bring back Magna Rocket Dragon.
Again. They're getting, I think you get 2.
I then set one card face down and end my turn. End phase, Magna Rocket Dragon destroyed. And I can special summon a rocket monster straight from my deck. So I special summon an S Rocket Dragon. It's all over for you, pal. My Rocket Supplier also works during your standby phase too. So I'll use it to bring back my Magna Dragon. Now, Ballista, attack! No way, Lex. I won't allow it. I activate the trap card, Magic Cylinder.
Oh shit.
So those 3,000 attack points are going straight back to you. How dare you use my own monster against me? During the end phase of your turn, Magna Rocket Dragon is destroyed once again, and I'll special summon a second NS Rocket Dragon from my deck. Then I'll draw for my turn. I'll use Boar Supplier's effect to revive once again Magna Rocket Dragon.
This is just like the anime, because just using the same monster over and over again.
Then I'll build my
Saves on the
circuit
budget.
once again. The summoning conditions are at least 3 effect monsters once again. So I send Magna Rocket Dragon, Rocket Recharger, NS Rocket Dragon, and the Borlo Dragon you equip with Fiendish Chain.
Because not
Since
doing
it's not
anything
gonna help me out
anyway.
anymore anyway. So I link summon my second Link 4 Borlo Dragon!
There's more than one. Usually in this only have one.
Alright, Borlo Dragon, attack battle, that battle lock. And then I activate its special ability. When it attacks, I can take control of it and take
Strange
points that
trigger!
it points to. So I think I'll take it. What? No! No! Now, Battle Watch Ballista the Armageddon, give your owner one hell of a bug sting! You used my own monster against me again?
I use it better than you, to be fair.
Boar Supplier activates once again, so I'll bring back my NS Rocket Dragon. I set him off the face down. It's my turn. End phase of this turn, your Ballista and the NS Rocket Dragon I brought back are sent to the graveyard. But it doesn't matter, because I draw for my turn, and I'll use Boar Supplier's effect once again to revive it.
Probably running out of rockets in his deck.
Then, I'll summon out my Rocket Tracer.
Which doesn't feel like using the effect.
Then, I'll once again build another circuit. So, for this Link summon, I send Rocket Tracer and my 2 NX Rocket Dragons to the graveyard. To Link summon Link 3 Triple Burst Dragon!
Huh.
Now, Triple Burst Dragon, attack and face down monster!
Triple burst can do piercing damage.
There goes my other Arbalist. But I'll use its effect to special summon a Battle Watch from my deck. So I'm gonna Synchro Summon again! Yeah, as if I was gonna let that happen. I activate Triple Burst Dragon's ability to negate your monster's effect. What? No. I'll lose. This is a Shadow King, so...
To be fair, even if he didn't do the piercing, he would have lost
That's
anyway.
right. This duel is over. And what
Plus,
better
maybe
way
the
to
piercing only
completely
worked when you used the
humiliate
effect.
you
I don't
and
remember,
send you
honestly.
to the Shadow Realm than with my Borlo Dragon. Now, Borlo Dragon, attack! Thunder Boral Cannon!
Quick, put your shades on.
That was pathetic. You couldn't even put up a bigger challenge. But since this was a shadow duel, your soul is about to be taken any minute now. No. I lost? Again? Oh no.
At least it wasn't the weakest member of the team.
Please,
It was the strongest member of a different team. Madama didn't even kill the one that lost in the first 2 episodes.
Damn fool.
Again, he wasn't dumb enough to
He
activate
did not
Shadow
know what he was
Game.
signing up for when he challenged me.
It's because he never met you
Aiden and the
before.
rest, I hope you watch that duel, because when you face me, you won't be as lucky as him. But it is getting late according to my duel disc, so I must go
The
now.
main rival of a cyber duelist uses power loads and rockets. Well, to be fair, it's
Wow,
more than
he's-
just the cyber duelist this
He's
time.
really dead. Looks like the cult is
Thanks,
stepping up
General.
their game, and it looks like Moldark is not tolerating any more failure from now on. Guys, we have to be careful. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we going to do?
Chipotle?
Get a hold of yourself, Tanner. We gotta come up with a plan. If the cult's really gonna do shadow games from now on, then we have to win. Losing is out of the question for all of us.
Well, we can still ask.
So for now, we stay here in the camp, we upgrade our decks, and then we find the cult members and take them off one by one.
And then we get
Archie's
Chipotle.
right, guys. It's time we get serious. So, Moldark thinks he can take our souls in the shadow games now.
Well, he's
got
right.
another thing
Wait.
coming. You hear that, Moldark? We're gonna stop you.
Oh, we have credits now. I just would have loved to be kicked to the bear guy. Oh, I hear you loud and clear, Aiden. Bit interesting. Everyone was Yu-Gi-Oh! V3.5 except for the people who weren't Yu-Gi-Oh! V3.5. Which so far has been Dookie. And that's it. Because Dookie's in everything. Noah's theme. I forgot he had a theme, honestly. He stole from Dookie. Yoink. You made this? I made this. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there's a lot of Chain of Memories songs here. Just Kingdom Hearts in general. I saw another one. Well, you weren't using this, so... I'm kidding. I'm so surprised Dookie made his own music. He can make his own music, but meanwhile, I can't even... I can barely hum. It's not really fair sometimes. Yeah, that's nice sometimes. Well, now we have an arch rival for our Cybers player and a guy who plays rockets in Boros. Never have I ever seen this before, but, you know, there's nothing new under the sun. Hey, as long as it's good at the end of the day, that's what really matters, too, right? Doesn't matter what decks they use, it matters their personality.